What the fuck? God damn it, man. Oof.
Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the old Ncaa, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Zips offense will get the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly to the tight end. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, maybe individual highness, but one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
On the move, looking for a little... Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, gave the defender the business. They make a stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to go up top on first down. He fires it out to the right. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense, way to finish and take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
We just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into...
They get another rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Zips line up to punt it away. 3-and-out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The jet sweep pass. Using the spin move. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. On the ground, it's Henderson. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lets one fly deep. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Clemson. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off he goes. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Bullock. Into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Able to run it out to the 28 on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Oh, I fucking
they get
live.
him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, at first you don't
How the
succeed,
fuck did I whiff
try
that?
again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Makes his connection. He's really close to that 1st down mark. marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Nice move to keep running. He's now up to 58 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. 1st and 10 for the offense. To the ground. He's got it again. Shakes off the defender.
Oh, fucking hate that shit.
On that run, he'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. With the catch, it's Henderson. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the air, it's Howard. Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field.
Of course.
Let's see what the call is. The official.
Yep, right there. God damn it.
And the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to go option. They're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the ground with the back. Hits the spin cycle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run.
Oh.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return.
Food. Damn it.
ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Got his man down the middle. And they're right
no idea what that
they
was.
hadn't gotten to him immediately. 3rd and short, they got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And the Zips will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense will come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just destroying his way through the field. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh, fuck.
The quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
Dances away. He breaks the tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, great job there by the defense, because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now, setting up 4th.
I'll take that yardage.
Is no good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time.
That's one thing I really hope they fix in the next
game. Defense thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Toss sweep to the right.
Oh, that was a good cutback.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, that was dirty.
Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. That lower body
That was
strength,
good.
you can shed people off. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 28 over the Astronauts. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running back goes in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's caught.
Oh.
At the 45 on its way.
I whiffed on
The
it.
expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Akron.
Oh. I fucking whiffed.
Running to the hallelujah land.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the
Oh,
end
I
zone.
fucking whiffed.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. No return coming, he'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll go right back to it.
Oh, shit.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the run, it's Henderson.
Fuck.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, everything on that play started off great. The offensive line gave a great pocket to the QB to survey downfield. He found the open receiver. You just got to finish the play. Receiver, you got to make that catch.
Finds the tight end. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Howard. Getting some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good. It put 1 more on the lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Zips take over and after and ready to get that offense to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. They got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it, Jesse. This offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end, knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Zips send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Quarterback checking off. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Nice defensive play to get his hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Trying to get to it. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. To the air, it's Howard. Pressure coming. Slips away.
Oh, what the fuck?
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Okay.
At the 20, he's got space.
The hell?
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
He makes a grab, and he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. College fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Well, you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it at halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Zips will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Unloads to the right. A spectacular right-hand grab. What a grab by this freshman. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we can go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The gun. Give on the inside. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same
Oh, you
call.
fucking coward.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, we send it back to the guys.
Man, I really thought I had that interception.
The Zips will kick it off to start the second half. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and hauls it in. He's backed up deep in his own territory. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different...
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The entire complexion of this possession, a shot toward the end zone. And he was trying to
I should have blocked it.
opportunity, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Going for six. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And
I knew it right when I threw it.
Solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone...
The We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out and start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want it.